It's been 4 months since the last time I did a jump shot video, so I figured it's about time. We now know the absolute best jump shot bases on NBA 2K24, and I'm going to release them in this video right here. So drop a like on the video. We don't waste any time. Let's get into these jump shots. But first, I want to say thank you to NBA Infinite for sponsoring today's video. NBA Infinite is the new free-to-play PvP mobile basketball game where you can collect star players to build your dream NBA lineup and create your own dynasty. Challenge your friends to play 1v1, 3v3, or even 5v5 modes. Take your skills online with the multiplayer functionality, or take the more casual approach and hone your skills in a 3-point contest or 11-point games. And for the more competitive players, there's an online competitive mode that offers a unique experience for all players, and you can even share your highlights to the world. Open packs and assemble your legendary lineup of players to build your dynasty and make a run at the Larry O'Brien Trophy, all from the comfort of your phone. The hype is real as NBA star Karl Anthony Towns graces the game as the cover athlete. And with veteran announcer Mark Jones providing play-by-play commentary in-game, you'll feel every moment.
Definitely some contact there, but the shot goes in.
So click the link in the description to get in the game with NBA Infinite today. And once again, thank you to NBA Infinite for sponsoring today's video. So first up, we have the absolute best shot on the game. Now, if you're 5'7" to 6'4", you can use this base, but you have to be starter 3, and that base is Patty Mills. I cannot stress to you enough how much better this jump shot is than every single shot on the game. This is coming from my boy First Half Jay. Obviously, you can change up the releases and put the releases that you like, but the base Patty Mills is the best base on NBA 2K24. It's not only the fastest base, but it's like T-Mac for small guards where you just don't get contested. There's like a little lean back to it, and it's like you could just shoot right in people's faces, and it'll either say open or it'll just be like a small, like 5%, 4% contest. It's insane some of the shots you can make with Patty Mills base. All the best guards in Pro-Am are using Patty Mills. It's just such far and away the best shot on the game. It's insane. Now, like I said, you do need to be starter 3, so you're going to have to grind a little bit to unlock it if you're not starter 3 already, but it is the best base. Like, if I could use it on my 6'6", I would, but obviously, as I said, you got to be 6'4", or shorter. It's the fastest shot on the game. It doesn't get contested. You could literally shoot right in people's faces. You could shoot those little peak shots. You see all the stuff Jay's shooting in these clips. I mean, it's just crazy the shots you can shoot because it doesn't get contested. You know, any other jump shot base shooting these shots, it would be 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. You know, red contest sometimes. But with Patty Mills, it's just so fast and it limits contests so well that it's far and away the best jump shot on NBA 2K24. If you're a small guard and you're not using it, I recommend you try it. You will love it. The next jump shot for small guards is Steph Curry base. We've known about this one since day one, but this is basically the jump shot base that all top guards used before they got Patty Mills, right? This is coming from my boy Young Dirk in these clips. Shout out to him for providing the clips for me. And the jump shot, obviously tweak the releases to whatever you like, but Curry base is basically the best small guard jump shot base until you unlock Patty Mills. So I definitely recommend grinding and hit starter 3 to unlock that Patty. But if you don't have Patty and you play more casual modes and you're not going against a super try-hard lock every game, you'll be fine with Curry. The big difference is shots that would register open on Patty will get contested on Curry. So it makes it a little bit more difficult to get open, quote unquote, because stuff like I said, you could shoot something with Patty that says open, you shoot it with Curry, it's going to say 20% contested, 25% contested, 15% contested. So, you know, you got to get even more open to register shots as open shots on Curry, but it's definitely a consistent, quick, reliable base for small guards. Next up, we have Tracy McGrady base. These clips are from my boy Bullet Passer. He plays shooting guard for me in the Pro-Am games. You guys probably seen him in a lot of my videos. I use T-Mac base. He uses T-Mac base. Basically, every taller guard on the game uses T-Mac base. This is Patty Mills for taller players. You can use it if you're 6'5" to 6'9". And it's not as fast as Patty, but it does the similar thing of limiting the contest percentage, especially on those front contests. So it's like, you know, something that, you know, on my old jump shot where I used like Ben Shepard or JT Thor or whatever I was using earlier in the year, they would get a 20 or 30% contest on certain shots. With T-Mac, it's open or it's like a 5% contest. So the fact that it leans back and limits the shot contest so much, that's why everybody uses it. I mean, you see the shots Bullet is hitting. It's just a crazy base, and you could just make so many contested shots, and shots that should be contested, register as open. Now, for those of you that don't get the shot requirement rating for Tracy McGrady, I recommend you use Ben Shepard. Ben Shepard is actually faster than T-Mac, but it gets contested a lot easier. Now, these clips are from my boy Swag. You guys probably know Swag is my power forward in Pro-Am, and he's he plays twos wagers with Young Dirk, and He is one of the most consistent catch and shoot shooters on this game, and he uses Ben Shepard base. He's been using Ben Shepard since basically the game came out, and he does hit his fair share of contested shots, but it's so fast and off the catch and shoot. It's just such a great release point for picking pops, and you know, when he's shooting catch and shoots in the corner and Pro-Am, and just such a reliable, quick, fast shot that he absolutely loves. I used this shot for a long time, but as the primary ball handler on my 6'6", I just didn't like how often I would get contested. You know, I'm shooting against, you know, a 99 perimeter defense lockdown all game, and I have to create space to shoot. So I wanted something that would limit the contest percentage. That's why I switched to T-Mac, but I absolutely love Ben Shepard base as well. Moving on to the big man, we have Chris Bosch base. In my opinion, the best base for a big man, a legit big man, 6'10 and plus on this game. Now, you do have to be starter 3 to get this jump shot. So similar to Patty Mills, you're going to have to grind to unlock this base. But if you're a big man, try Chris Bosch. It's super consistent. It's very fast for a big man jump shot. I love like how there's a little bit of elevation to it. A lot of the big man shots to me seem kind of stiff and not quite a set shot, but you barely get off the floor. I feel like there's a nice elevation to the Chris Bosch base. This is what a lot of the big man popper builds use in Pro-Am. And if you're a big man, you know, in the rec or whatever, and you can shoot, definitely unlock that Chris Bosch base. It's super smooth, super consistent. There's a reason it was a locked animation for starter 3 because it is one of the best bases for big men. These clips are from my boy It's B Black. He plays center for us in Pro-Am sometimes. Also, I'm in Corner, who plays center for us in Pro-Am, uses Chris Bosch. And our new center, Hoff VE, just made a new build to unlock Chris Bosch base. That's how much we believe in the Chris Bosch base in terms of a shooting center build. So I definitely recommend, if you have a big man and you can shoot, hit starter 3, unlock that Chris Bosch base, and go give it a try. The next jump shot, if you cannot get Chris Bosch because you're not starter 3, I recommend Michael Porter Jr. This is coming from my boy Twin Jokic, all right? He's a popper. He's a big man in Pro-Am, one of the best shooters we've seen, and he uses Michael Porter Jr. base. Now, again, you know, these are his releases. You change up the releases how you like, but if you can't get that Chris Bosch base because you're not starter 3, definitely check out this Michael Porter Jr. Especially you big men that play rec, and you guys know how rec gets. Everybody's just cutting and constantly clogging the paint. If you're a big man that can stretch the floor consistently, you hold a lot of value in the rec center, or of course, if you're playing Pro-Am, it's very valuable to have 5 shooters on the court. If your team is a team that likes to involve the center, you know, popping, slip popping, you know, spotting up sometimes. So definitely check out that Michael Porter Jr. base. It's got a nice elevation to it, as you can see, and Twin Jokic gets creative with the shots that he's shooting hop jumpers, he's shooting fades, he's doing all that stuff as a 7-foot center. So definitely something to check out. I recommend the Chris Bosch base a little bit more in my opinion, but of course jump shots are all preference, so definitely give both of them a try if you're a big man. But these are the best jump shot bases in NBA 2K24. If you want to check out my dribble moves, my dunk packages, and my specific jump shot, that video on the screen right there has all my animations that I've been using in competitive Pro-Am to win thousands of dollars on this game. Go check it out.